Okay, good morning guys. Today is Thursday 23rd of October. Today is again gonna be a leg day. I'm currently doing a split where my split includes 2 leg days a week. So last video where I talked, I did a leg day, and today is again a leg day. I did a video on Tuesday, but I uploaded it yesterday on Wednesday. It was in another gym, not my usually gym with the purple paddings, and I tried a new sort of format of video with just some music and me doing exercises with some close-up shots which my friend Larsen took. So I just want to test out some new video styles, see what I like the most, but this is probably the video style I like the most because I don't have a real interaction with you guys, but for me learning how to talk to the camera and talking to the camera it gets me calm. It's actually nicer. So today is I have a slight problem because there's a storm. Check. I don't know if you can see, but there's a storm. It's actually, there's winds going to 50 km an hour, and I have to go to school today. So yeah, I hope everything goes well. I hope I don't fall off my bike and my camera gets damaged, but that won't happen. So, as I said, today will be a leg day. It will be a longer leg day than on Tuesday because I have more time. It's gonna be like a low volume leg day, but I'm trying to hit every muscle multiple times. So 2 exercises for my hamstrings, 2 for my quads, only 1 for my calves, because I think, in my opinion, 1 good calf movement going to absolute failure is enough to maintain / build my calf muscle. But for quads, the muscle, I usually do like 2 sets, but then only 2 movements. 2 sets, but only 2 exercises, both 2 sets, so 4 sets of quads in total. And then my calves is 1 set, 1 exercise and 3 sets, all to failure. So 1 less set, but my approach is a little bit different with calves. I'm gonna take every set into failure. I would like my hamstrings or my quads, I push really hard, but not go to absolute failure where I have like no reps in reserve, because with squats, for example, like it's very hard to fully go to failure, because when you have with squats to have no reps in reserve, you have to do some half reps at the end, and that's like very dangerous because you're in fully bottom position to get the weight like a little bit up. It's very bad for lower back and stuff. What I'm trying to say is that my quad muscles is harder to go to absolute failure in comparison to some calf raises, for example. And then, so 1 set of calves, 2 quads, 2 hamstrings, probably gonna do glute, 1 glute exercise, and then 1 or 2 for abs, because I want to include some abs in my leg workouts, because I think it fits perfectly. Because, for example, for squats, your whole core has to work really hard to get your upper body stable enough and to not round your back, because this has to be firm. So yeah, I think this is already enough talking for today. I don't know if I'm gonna do after talk or not. We'll see. So let's go to the gym. So first exercise is gonna be the hamstring curls, seated. There's laying hamstring curls over here, but the difference in hypertrophy, which literally means gains, is so different that I prefer this one, even though I don't like this one. I like that one. This machine gives more muscle, so that's why. Also, normally there's a tripod here that I can use in the gym, but I can't find it. It's gone. I don't know where it is. So the shots may not be that good today, because I have to use like a plyo box to put my camera on. So I'm gonna show you. So this is what I'm using for my camera. It gets the job done like that. So first set of today, as I said, some curls. I hate this machine so much, it really hurts my legs. One more of those. Last video, Brick, a friend of mine, recommended to not put my microphone over here because I was blown into the mic while doing squats and other exercises. So now I'm gonna put my mic on my cap, which I sometimes wear to school and stuff. So now on every leg day I'm gonna be wearing my hat to the gym. This is also what I mean with some half repetitions. On this machine, on the end, you can do like some partial reps. Partial reps are basically reps, but not the full range of motion, because I can't get the weight all the way down anymore. So I'm trying as hard as possible to pull the weight only for like a few centimeters. So when you don't have reps in reserve, as they call it, that means basically you can't move the weight an inch anymore. But with squats, when you're in the fully down position to get some partial reps in, you know, from this position, what are you gonna do? Do this? Basically dangerous. First set of squats is gonna be a warm-up set, which basically means some fast-paced controlled reps with a lighter weight. For me, that's 60 kilograms, so 20 on both sides. The bar is also 20 kilograms. Because I think it's if the first set of squats is already your top set, which for me is like 95 kilograms, 90 at the moment, you're just gonna hurt yourself in the long run because your muscles aren't warm enough. That's also why I did the hamstring curls first, because the hamstring is a muscle who keeps your knee locked in place. It prevents your knee from literally falling forward. And with squats, especially if you put your knees in front of your toes, there's a lot of pressure on your knees, and if your knees aren't like warmed up and you go directly to your top set, in the long run it's gonna cause issues, it's gonna cause some injuries and stuff. So enough yap, let's do the exercise. But gonna be chill because it's only my warm-up. Also, these plates are calibrated, so when you put more than 2 plates on, it's making a little jiggle. So I'm gonna put on some more weight. Again, apologies for the bad angles. I know this is like one of the most ugly angles ever, but again, the tripod isn't here. I searched for it, didn't find it. I'm saving up for one, but this month was an expensive month. I bought the Onyx from Gymshark, my favorite gym brand, and I bought my camera and a microphone. So I have to save up a little bit, and eventually I will get a tripod and the angles are gonna be way, way, way better than now. I wanted to do some more weights today than 90, but truth is I don't have a good day. I don't feel like pushing as much as last time, but I'm here and that's what counts. Showing up every day. Also on my last, or at least I watched the footage back, and my depth is nowhere to be found, but again, I'm having an awful day. I can't push anything like I used to do last week. But yeah, let's keep going. Only on the second set, so fucking hell, man. So normally I do my RDLs with more weight, but I forgot my straps. Another thing that didn't went well today. But when I don't have my straps, my grip strength isn't strong enough to hold like 110 kilograms for 8 clean reps. And I think this weight, which is 80 kilograms, I can hold for like a full 8 reps. So again, it's not the weight I usually do, but it's whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, this is also heavy, but I'm used to doing way more weight. As I said a couple of times before in this video, that today is not my best day and that I can't push weight that I usually do. But in my first video I said that I want these videos to be as transparent as possible, And what I mean by that is I want to show you that going to the gym almost every day, counting your food, tracking your food and stuff, it's not a fairy tale, you know. What you see on social media is every big guy posing in their best shape possible, best lighting and stuff. But that's not the truth about what this life is. You have bad days. You have days where you look in the mirror and where you literally hate yourself. It's like, fuck, I really don't look good today. And that's what I mean by being transparent to you guys. I want to show you guys that this life is not a fairy tale. I have bad days. I have days like today that I'm not able to push weight as I'm used to do. But that's okay. That's part of it. Without days like this, you can't be happy on other days. So what I'm trying to say is this is part of the process. Without those days, you can get to the peaks, to the days where you push your PRs, where everything comes together. And in my opinion, these days where everything doesn't go to plan, where nothing goes to plan, I mean, are the most important ones. Because I still showed up today, even though I don't even have a tripod. I just took something where I can put my camera on, and we'll see if it turns out good. Probably not, but I still showed up and I still did my workout, and that's what counts. Like right here, I could have gotten more reps, but my grip strength gave out. Okay, I'm gonna do a set of abs. Yeah, fun. We'll see for the rest of the video, or for the workout, I mean. I decided to do my ab exercise for today on a machine instead of something else like the dip bar, where I do leg raises, or pull-up bar, where I do them laying. No, not laying, hanging. I mean, it's also easier to set up. You just put the pin in the right weight and start. Let's do 2 more of those. Those felt good. This day just got a little bit better because I've just been accepted, or I just received the news that I've been accepted into my internship in Spain this spring. So I'm very excited because it really took a long time for them to settle the internship, to make up the contract and stuff, but I've been accepted, so that's at least something. But we still have to finish the workout, so that's crazy. I'm almost full stacking the machine, which on abs is usually a little bit easier. But it's an accomplishment, I think, because I'm not even 1 year into the gym. or maybe this month will be my like gym anniversary, 1 year. Bit of a weird camera angle because this machine is in the way, so I hope the camera is focused on my face and not the machine. If not, that's not too bad of an issue. Okay, I think I'm gonna do 1 set of leg extensions, oh no, 2 sets of leg extensions, 3 sets of calf raises, and just skip the glute part. I know, but in my defense, I did some RDLs, which is also some good glute activation. Same goes for the squats. So I'm skipping the isolation movement, but they got a little bit trained today. This is probably my favorite quad exercise. Gives a deep stretch, good contraction, it's easy to overload, and it's safe because you're very stable, or at least you're in a stable position. I'm close to full stacking this machine, but the problem with this machine in this gym is I don't know how to say it, but basically the weight stack is so old, the machine is so old, that the lower weights are like so compressed against each other that you can't put a pin in the weight. Like, for example, at here, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pushing full force into the pin, but the pin doesn't load into the... You get what I'm saying? But basically this is the most amount of weight that I can put on this machine, because I can't put a pin into a heavier weight. So actually I just full stack the machine because there's no other way to full stack the machine. But let's go. Okay, one more of those. This is the last set for my quads today. And at the end of the day, it was a good leg. I did all my quad movements, all my hamstring movements, and I will do my calf movements. I only skip my glute movements because I just don't feel like it today. That's all. At the end of the exercise, I always got my feet like shaking left and right. I don't know what is causing that, so if somebody knows why my feet are like so moving left and right, just let me know in the comments. Today I'm gonna do my calf raises on this machine because with the plyo box I'm using as my camera stand for today, I can reach the height of the hack squat where I did my calf raises the last time. So if I will do my calf raises on the hack squat, which is right there, you're not gonna see my body, you're just gonna see the bottom of the machine because the machine is so high. But it's basically the same thing because my legs are straight. Only difference is there's a flexion in my hip, but flexion in the hip has nothing to do, or will not benefit the calves, because my knee is still straight. My knee is still locked. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, 2 more sets and then we're done. I'm gonna try a new camera angle. Normally I put my camera, or I put my camera close, or I put my camera far away and zoom in, so you only see the machine and me. But I'm just gonna try a new angle. So put the camera far away, and I zoomed it out completely, so you get the whole picture. Hopefully this looks a little bit cinematic, and it doesn't look dumb. Okay, so I got to stop saying so, but this was my last set of today. I'm not gonna do an after talk because I just don't feel like it. I will go home now, edit this video, and I will try to upload this video today. If not, my apologies. But it will be definitely uploaded by tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to upload it today. Also, again, if you have some feedback, let me know in the comments, or DM me on TikTok, or if you have my credentials on any other platform, just message me there. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos. Also, if you stick to the end, thank you very much. So today was not a good day, but there are better days coming. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.